In this video, I am going to talk about three important clinical signs of gastric outlet obstruction. Number one is visible gastric peristalsis, abbreviated as VGP. Number two is succussion splash. Number three is ausculto percussion. So all the three clinical signs, if it is present, so you can confirm your diagnosis gastric outlet obstruction. So we are going to discuss one by one. The first clinical test we are going to discuss about visible gastric peristalsis. So what you have to do, you put the patient in supine position and this is the location of the stomach. So what you have to do, normally you can't able to see the peristalsis of the stomach. But if the stomach is dilated, then you can able to see the peristalsis of the stomach that will be visible, particularly in gastric outlet obstruction. So you put the patient in supine position, look from a tangential view, you can able to see the peristalsis starting from the left hypochondrium, then crossing the epigastric region, then going towards the right hypochondrial region. This is one of the important clinical sign you can able to elicit in gastric outlet obstruction. The second test is succussion splash. The succussion splash is nothing but how to demonstrate succussion splash is, but first put the patient in supine position, keep the bell of the stethoscope in the mid epigastric region, then using your fingers thumb of right and left hand kept over the bell of the stethoscope, the remaining fingers has to kept over the lower rib cage, fix it, then try to move the patient in side to sideways. You can able to hear a splashing sound if you got a dilated stomach that is filled with gastric juice, fluid and all the food material because of the gastric outlet obstruction. This video showing clinical demonstration of succussion splash. And third test, ausculto percussion. So what you are going to do in this test is, again you are going to keep the bell of the stethoscope over the mid epigastric region, then you stroke from using the back of the pen or pencil, stroke from close to the bell of the stethoscope to the radial manner. In a radial manner you have to do like this, from the left costal margin to the right costal margin. So you keep on doing. While you stroking, you can able to hear the sound. Up to the border of the stomach, you can able to hear the sound. Once there is sound is disappeared, you just mark it. So like this you have to mark it. Okay, so you can able to hear the sound. Just mark it. Appearance of the disappearance of the sound, you have to mark it. So like that. So all these aspects you have to mark it. Okay. Then you join all these markings. It shows just greater curvature. It shows just a mapping of the greater curvature. If the stomach is dilated because of gastric outlet obstruction, the greater curvature border will be either at the umbilical level or below the umbilical level. So this is just a mapping out of the greater curvature of the stomach. So by mapping out the greater curvature, you can able to assess that whether the stomach is really dilated or not. This video showing clinical demonstration of ausculto percussion. Keep the bell of the stethoscope in the mid epigastric, then stroke from the bell of stethoscope to the in a radial manner using the pen back of the pen and then mark it. Then try to get the connect all the markings so that you can get the greater curvature of the stomach. So in case of gastric outlet obstruction, the dilated stomach, you will get either at the umbilical level or below the umbilical level.